it, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to see the rupture and to skewer back instant death. And then you have the fear from Dark Widow. Imagine a hero getting ruptured and then you skewer, and then you skewer him into the terrorize and he keeps walking for 10 seconds.
And then he gets Cog pushed back into something more, and then there's 4 hurricane creep that push him, right?
Yeah, that would be the dream.
Okay, Yamich, Dark Lord is going to be tagged here. He's already taken Thirst level 1, by the way. I don't think there's a way out of this one for him, as the Pulverize is going to take him for a
Give
bit
the OD the
of a
kill.
walk.
Come on, stop walking. Stop walking. Give it the kill.
He's got it. He's got it.
Let them take this.
Don't
So
worry.
worried that the primer would have just... Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, he just placed the... Wait, he just left the ward there?
Yeah, actually. Do you think he noticed? That's usable by the enemies, by the way. Remember that one game in the... what event was it? Where... it was TI. It was Team Liquid versus Thunder Awaken. And Thunder tried to put the ward behind the tower. So they left a ward behind the tower for some mind games. And then Liquid went around the tower and stole their ward and used it. I think that was the game with the 1 HP Pango play.
I think I remember that game. That Pango actually won the game because he didn't die in that fight.
Yeah, I think it was one of the most epic games of that TI, I think. What are we paused for, by the way? Ramsey's like, oh man, I forgot how to use wards.
Technical problem. I need a coffee break, sir. Are the players allowed a coffee break?
No.
No toilet break?
No toilet break.
No coffee.
Nope. There are toilet breaks between the games. Give me the rampage. No, we are just sitting here in a pause. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Let's see. Ramsey's...
Let's go game. Go Dota.
He
Bye-bye.
literally...
30 seconds to
Oh,
battle.
okay. It's fine. No, yeah. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah, relax, casters. The players know what they're doing. We're just here to cast the game. Ramses is here to win the game. Right, so Antares starts with a win list. Alright, interesting.
The battle begins.
We're gonna go again mid here. At least just secure the rune. Nothing much more than that to a piece. 3 make it, actually, for the side of Liga. That's a nice start. Look at the net worth now, actually.
First blood, 3 bounty runes. I mean, easy game.
Yotaka. I mean, he is building all talismans, which is disgusting.
Is that the only hero that builds nulls? No, I barely see anybody buy no talismans.
That's what I was gonna say. Honestly, I wasn't really sure myself.
I guess Skyrath, you can.
Sure, if you're gonna pick a Skyrath.
And nobody buys no talismans.
Not even like NPs really go for it. I mean, this lane is... I think we're gonna end up seeing a lot of that. Ankred is able to at least secure the last hit there. Well done. That Seeker is taking a beating in this top lane. Wow.
Not an easy lane.
Nope.
Flame break into trample, my friend.
I fear a lot of these lanes are not really so easy for 9 Pandas. Maybe
Dota is a hard game, Richie.
maybe bottom is going to be their best bet to try and get through something. Roger is going to end up struggling in this lane, I think, a bit based off his range, but first point in Wave of Terror is going to at least help him keep his distance a bit more. He'll struggle to assist.
I mean, Venge is not exactly a strong laner. You know?
No,
He's a slow hero, short range, very slow cast time. So he's get bullied a lot.
And Tara's doing a good job fighting into this as well. Was it a nice stick lane with those kinds of heroes on top? Oh no, Kasane thought he could take down Dark Lord. It was not the case here. And Dark Lord, even with level 1 Thirst, he wasn't scared. Kept on holding on to those 6 stick charges. He is totally fine. What is happening in the mid lane? How is Ironclad getting CS? How is this allowed to happen?
I mean, just you wait. When the Astro has more points into it, then you're gonna see the Clockwork being bullied.
I guess that's true. More points as well in the Arcane Orb. Ooh, kill down bottom. Actually, Antares is going to be caught, probably trying to interrupt the pull, maybe body block the camp by the looks of things. Cost him his life, but it is going to give L1ga another pretty easy lane here of CS. Ooh, good effort there.
Nice try. It was a nice try.
It was a nice try. Dark Lord is going to end up going down, actually, to the damage from Sticky Napalm over time. Pretty significant kill. And look, actually, Solo's got the Centaur Courser. Not bad on this Resistance Aura. This is actually really good again, now that they give creeps a 4th level. I forgot about this guy. It's only 16%. I don't know. That's not bad. They don't stack.
It's decent.
Remember when they used to stack and you'd see Chens running around with 4 of these bad boys?
I remember. This lane has been so far crazy, you know, so much aggression.
That's quite natural. They're going again down bottom. Yeah, by the looks of things, we're just a bit slow here. Another kill. This one time onto the Vengeful Spirit. Looks like a nice skewer there through 2 of the Brambles was good enough for the kill. As they will try for Solo in the top lane. Penitent's move speed slope. The trample collecting his life. So much aggression here. It's also going to leave Yamich to the side to easily heal up and collect the Lotus. And mid lane, this is probably...
How is Clockwork doing so well?
So that's what I want to watch as well. I can't believe it.
Right, there's a wave going to the tower. Odie's gonna pull ahead a little bit. But still, you know, like Clock has 16 last hit now. I would have not expected.
No, me neither. Again, maybe there's still a little bit more time, and we'll see this get even more difficult. Skewer, they've actually connected Ramses once. Plenty of damage for him, and he does not have a Scoochie. He is down for the count. Roger doing what
the Buck
he
is
can
killing
here,
him.
trying to fight into the Magnus. 2 stick charges in a moment, and actually, I think he's going to be just fine here. In fact, he's a level 2 Shockwave. He's got Skewer in a little bit longer. Is he just going to go down to Roger? Okay, he is just going to go down to Roger. Maybe he was waiting for the
Just wants to
Skewer.
die. Kind of just wants to die too. Like, no HP, no mana.
I guess. I guess he dies before the Weaver's back in the lane.
Yeah, he doesn't even lose any creeps XP.
Okay. Clockwork.
Okay, now the lane's gonna be hard. He has 3 points in natural.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Tell you what, he's getting through these creeps relatively quickly, even just with a level 2 battery assault. I guess until the creeps have been upgraded, they're just really weak.
That's more to creeps, you know, so it's easy for him to last hit. Maybe I'm underestimating how strong Clockwork is in the lane nowadays. I don't know. I'm not a mid player, so I'm not the best person to ask on an opinion on the mid matchup. But on the side lanes, I do feel like right now both side lanes are fairly contested. Beaver is 23, Magnus 21, Primal's 17.
The tower with the penitence. Oh my goodness. Cannot underestimate that. That's like getting a death ward with penitence or the fountain with penitence. You do not want to be messing around with those structures. Okay, no second kill. Instead, it's going to be onto Roger, and that's actually courtesy of the Aincrad rotation. He's going to be enabling that. Already level 5.5. This is...
Yeah, he's starting to feel like he can't stay in the lane, so he's just looking for opportunities to rotate. Runes, any kills on the supports.
I wonder what Kiyotaka... I can't imagine it's going to be Meteor Hammer.
Nah. Get the Shroud. The Shroud's good. On the Shroud on this hero. Double no into a Shroud, so they can't kill you.
They're going to be setting up for a little bit more damage here. Antares pops out around the same time from his Astral Imprisonment. Magic Missile and Sanity's Eclipse here to guarantee the kill.
And here comes the bat as well.
Yeah.
Solo looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Stun is going to be up soon.
Oh my goodness. Ramses is here? What is going on?
He brought 4 heroes here with the first catapult wave.
I guess they want this kill into Aincrad so much so that they're going to go into the Ancients area to try and get it. Tries to go to the Ancients. Good effort
Wisdom
there.
Rune. Go pick up the Wisdom Rune. Go for the Wisdom Rune.
Well, Antares is right about that in time. We'll see 8 seconds till it's up. Oh, but look who's here. L1ga is here. Certainly they won't go for more, and they won't. It'd just be a little bit too crazy there.
Man, if the Weaver got the Wisdom Rune, holy shit, that would have put them in such a commanding
Dire's
position.
middle tower is under attack.
So as it stands, it's gonna be 1 Wisdom Rune apiece, so game's still going okay, I guess, for 9 Pandas right now. Anchor, yes, is level 6, so let's see if he can actually set up a kill.
I'm almost surprised to see him go back to the mid lane, but
Yeah, I mean, he can't really do much in the lane.
I think he just
right
wanted
now.
to push the wave a little bit more, so he's
Yeah.
not at least giving a completely free lane to the OD.
Yeah, but even if he's on the lane, it's a free lane. For
I
the
mean,
OD.
look, I get it, but maybe he's just hoping for like a haste turn, right? That turn his game around. What was the first power rune? Looks like it was a... See it? DD. It was denied by Solo, it looks like.
I was looking at your screen.
Yeah, it's here. It's on the scoreboard. Is it? Yeah, denied by Solo.
Oh, it's not DD, it's called Amplify Damage.
Whatever.
Want to use the correct term for the rune.
I guess that's true. It is now in the AD rune. Okay. Sneaky little play here from Yamich. He actually might get caught. They have the Hurricane here to push him further into harm's way. Roger as well. A little stun onto Aincred, who might be looking for a hook shot here. Really nice Bramble setup. Sets up for Aincred to be able to close in and collect the kill. Kiyotaka is going to kind of struggle for this tower. Not really the best tower taker here, so it does give kind of a lot of time for
Well,
Aincred
blink.
to rotate around and, you know, kind of catch up that way, doesn't it?
Yep, he's going for a blink on the OD right away. That's interesting. So he just wants to be hyper aggressive with the hero. So he wins his lane and he wants to just run around and gank and kill heroes. And he's giving himself an escape as well. You can Astro and blink out. But a very high risk itemization, I feel.
My thrift reward.
About here, Dark Lord, I assume it's just going to be the typical Maelstrom for him. Can't imagine Bloodseeker's going
Dire's
for
top
much
tower is
else
under attack.
these days.
Dire
Drums
scanning.
online for Solo as they've kind of seemingly abandoned this top lane. Careful, Solo. Solo, what? He really thinks he can get this kill? Huh?
Hannington's drums and the creep right clicking on OD.
Yeah.
9 armor.
Dire's top
I mean,
Just use his ulti to clear the creeps.
yeah, I mean, he did force the sanity. Solo is just feeling himself. I am Chen, I am God. Fight me if you dare. Roger is just going to TP
Wait,
away in
it's
his
the
face.
creep?
Yeah, he could have
Whoa.
taken the small net creep and thrown the snare.
This is too far, I think. It was our range.
Yeah, I mean, almost certainly,
is
right?
under
But
attack.
Haste.
Good try. Good try.
all right, well, that's the haste turn that I think Aincred was hoping to find. Instead, he's going to see it scouted. Yeah, and Kiyotaka's not going to just run up there completely blind. Who's taking this farm? Mostly it seems to be L1ga. Aincred's getting like a couple of these.
He just wants the levels.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, Magnus is the carry right now. The Magnus and the Bloodseeker.
Top
Even the
lane.
Bloodseeker, I feel like.
Dark Lord does throw the Rupture down. It's good damage, actually, now. Onto Kasane. We'll see if they can follow up. In goes L1ga. There's going to be the Shockwave pulling him back. Pulverize instantly canceled. A little flashbang there with the canceled RP. A very easy kill there for 9 Pandas. Nice job turning that one around and even getting the Maggin involved.
Dire's bottom
I can't
tower
believe this
is under
tower's still
attack.
up. I mean, obviously I believe it because it's an OD mid, but
With no Meteor Hammer.
right, of course. Going into, well, he's got his blink, right? But he is going into that Hurricane Pike next.
I mean, Meteor Hammer is just at a very sad place right now. Nobody really wants to buy the item.
Ward behind, giving vision there for the kill. Aincred actually going up to the high ground. Does not have any points in cogs. Instead of going for his farming abilities. Now here goes Solo. Ooh, nice job. Lands the Centaur, Conqueror stun.
Astro.
And he's still got a boulder to throw. He's going to throw that one at Kiyotaka as him and the rest of his boys need to get the hell out of here. Really good flame break. He's going to throw Antares back into the river as Yamich connecting from the top lane. Hand of God, perhaps now. It's Liga who have gone too far. The silence into the stun. The RP, can they find the angle? Not quite. Ramses is able to get off. Ooh, the time lapse just there. But a 2-man RP into the Terrorize, kind of stacking the stuns. L1ga still alive. In fact, it's Dark Lord who gets the kill onto Ramses. They eventually will be able to run down L1ga, so the mag is down. Aincrad still fighting through this one, tanking through the lasso. He is going to go down. A full messy game right now with even the Primal Beast rejoining. Do have a swap. It's a pretty good one, and it's perfect, in fact, as Dark Lord, even with all that Thirst movement speed, will still fall. Hit him with the ensnare. Hell yeah. Nice job there onto the Vengeful Spirit.
He's running rampant. He's going to kill it.
There's just no way. He's not getting out of this one. Solo, try as he might, he will die, and I don't think we're done with this fight quite yet. The Cursed Ground Stun, hopeful, but not too unrealistic there on the Blink Dagger. Unfortunately, it's going to put Kiyotaka in a position to potentially collect more kills, as there's the Sanities. There is another hook shot through the Sanities as well. The Astral Imprisonment, the cogs are now up, but very good job breaking through there. Certainly we're done fighting, right? Certainly. No, of course not. Dark Lord, he's going to end up respawning. They don't collect him on the Blood Right, and in fact, the Astral Imprisonment is going to continue to extend this wild goose chase. Run as he might. They've got perfect vision of him, courtesy of the Thirst. If Dark Lord can just get around that damn creep. But here, down goes Yamich. All the space in the world. Probably a 3-minute long fight there, Winter. Enough space for Liga to take the tier 1. Holy moly.
He's always happily stealing so much mana in the team fights. He had 1,463 stacks of mana. That's crazy. Yeah. So he's gonna try to get to his 4-star so he doesn't get caught by the clockwork again, and that's gonna mean that it's gonna be pretty hard to kill the OD in the fights. You have the bench swap and you have the 4-star on the OD in a little bit. This OD is just gonna destroy everything, you know. If you don't kill him in the team fight, he's just gonna be such a menace, casting the Astrals and getting the hammer down. I just feel like I don't see how they're gonna be able to take the team fights right now.
I love this. The seed shots, the double seed shot into the rupture. Is he inside the Blood Right? He is. It's just enough damage. I think they even needed that little rocket flare damage as well.
Yeah. It was a level 2 rocket. Some damage for sure.
Look at all the Warpine Raiders going in. Solo is going to be hit by the hook shot, but they do manage to capture the Primal in there. Aincrad pushed outside of his cogs. There's also a lasso, but the RP is perfect onto 2. They're also keeping Kiyotaka at bay. That'll take down the Bat Rider. Great skewer back onto Kasane. As the Pulverize is not going to do much of anything at all. Solo is somehow alive through this all. Ramsey's back onto the high ground. Careful here, though. Careful here. They have the Astral. That might be enough damage in and of its own. We'll see what Kiyotaka wants to do. No skewer for 5 seconds. No uphill miss. A very good fight once again for Liga as they do get through this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, I mean, this OD is just so crazy mobile in the team fights. I mean, it was a good initial fight with the RP, playing 3 heroes there. But at the end of the day, the OD didn't have ulti. I think if the OD felt like he had enough damage with the ulti, he would have definitely tried to commit to the fight. But he was just like playing from the sides, trying to just cast his spell, get his stack, and eventually kill off the Bloodseeker. But right now, he's gonna have his ultimate, so that's his main source of damage in a team fight. Lasso's up soon. Yamich is going to be getting his blink in 100 gold. So time to go for the OD and the Bat Rider.
This is starting to get a little bit scary. What are we looking for next? What are the next big items that are coming up here? Is it really much of anything? It feels like Dark Lord's been roped into so many fights early that things are getting really difficult for him. I mean, this BKB is still not a be-all, end-all, is it? Between the Pulverize, the swap, and, well, there's one more. Obviously, the lasso, right? Which will still present issues for him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Great vision set up here by Liga as well, just taking over this top side of the map.
Bottom tower is
ERUpt
under attack.
going for his Echo Saber. Just giving as much farm as they can right now to Dark Lord. Need to pull ahead a bit further. Aincrad already basically relegated into the support role. It'd be nice if he could finish up the Ag Scepter. Pretty significant item. Then he starts to have mana issues, of course, but it at least gives him a lot more utility in these fights.
Yeah, he just feels like he's a support hero right now. Without the Ags, he's not gonna have a lot of impact in the team fights. He's pretty close to it.
Yeah, he is.
Once they kill the tower, he gets another camp. Just gonna have it.
Should not be too long. You're right, Solo. Tower goes down. A little bit of bonus gold for the team.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're gonna also need the BKB on the Bloodseeker. Maybe up.
Oh, Roger.
Dire's top
Careful,
tower
here's a lot of heroes, enemy heroes that is showing in the mid lane.
He's not afraid.
Ooh, skewered back. Hook shot still ready. Nice job there interrupting the lasso. Oh, nice Astral though. They did actually get him with the Rupture, so he can't really go anywhere, and it seems like Yamish has bit off a bit more than he could chew, but holy moly, those those Arcane Orbs off the Hurricane Pike are doing work now. Kiyotaka trying to run. He's not quite within thirst range. The Shockwave, the Skewer, he's going to be in some trouble. Committing the RP.
They
Nice job
They
as well
got
with the
beast.
Wisp. Triple kill for Dark Lord.
They finally got the OD there, just playing a little bit too aggressive there. Like after the Astro onto the Bat Rider, I felt like they needed to just assess the situation and just run away. Because the Weaver wasn't near, you know, so they couldn't really take the fight. But I guess the OD felt like he was really, really strong, so he decided to stay and fight and paid the price. No Weaver, no Primal, so both of your cores are not there. Just a little bit too greedy there from the OD. Needed to just understand, ditch your support, you know, don't try to save your buddy.
Okay, well, how about these L1ga items though? Is there anything big coming? Who's got money in the bank, burning a hole in their pocket? Roger actually does, getting closer to that Ags. Items coming along here, but mostly it feels like for now, L1ga have had a little bit of a time where they just have to get a little bit more of their farm online. This is going to be a tough death to take for Antares, as they're going to run through him pretty easily. Solo, he might lose the boys here. There is Einkred nearby, and through the Twin Gate is Darkwood with his fresh BKB. Kiyotaka ruptured a second time. There's going to be pulverized. They also have a lasso here. This is not going to work out how they were hoping, but a beautiful hook shot there collects the kill. L1ga as well. Look at him overclock, and look at him go finding this kill onto Roger, but they can't do much to save Dark Lord here. He's already dead, and Einkred, he's about to stun himself here for a bit longer. No way out of this one for him. Taken down. Ramses didn't even have to use the time lapse, and he wets his Desolator. Now 4 stacks of damage on there. Careful, L1ga. They did see him standing there just now. Ooh, trying to evade, and in fact with the blink away, might still be able to get out of there. Taurus is alive again here. They do have some brambles into, the skewer, which only connected onto 1, but it's still good enough for the kill. L1ga now getting the Glimmer Cape here. Does allow him to avoid a bit more damage. Bat Rider has a blink. The Solo has returned, and he's got a Centaur Conquer here looking for a fight. Sentries are down. It just feels so scary here, though. Man, they're just so eager to fight here, aren't they?
Yeah, both teams feel like they have the item timing. I mean, for L1ga, they have the Deso and the Weaver, which they feel like is a very, very strong power spike for them. And whereas for 9 Pandas, they feel like the Aghanim spot looks strong. Gonna find him here with the Astro.
Shot back and
Bench is a little too far away. Can't really follow that up.
He did get kind of pulled into the smoke on accident. I don't believe they did that on purpose. So, I don't know if this is going to necessarily work out. That thing being said, Kasane, good thing he did not go for that range creep. That would have been the death of him. And it still could be if he, goes for the Illusion Rune. Really nice job there, precasting the Terrorize into the RP. They want him dead. And by God, they've got it.
What a beefy boy. They had to move him into like 3 brambles to kill him. But it was still a very, very valuable kill. He was very close to his BKB there. So setting him back quite a bit before he gets the BKB.
Radiant are scanning.
Look at this move as well. They've got this little cheeky, somewhat cliff ward. I don't know if they saw Yamich here. With the lane ward, however, is going to be L1ga, but a second smoke committed here, Wednesday. They want to go seeing what they can find, and Rocket Flare's going to let them know they've got a pretty juicy target. There is a Vengeful Spirit Swap, and Ramses is at the ready. They have the Rupture already. Ooh, the 4-step, it hurts, and Dark Lord right onto his man with the BKB active, avoiding a lot of that damage. Roger trying to run himself away from this one as they do manage to TP away the Bat Rider. Ramses just makes a run for it. 9 Pandas showing that they've got some fight left in them. Plenty of fight left in them.
Yeah, the overwhelming magic damage with the Brambles, the Bedlams, and the Blood Ride from the Bloodseeker, and actually the Cloudward Rockets are just gonna be too much to handle. I think the OD has to consider maybe getting a BKB now. I think he's not gonna be able to stand and fight and steal mana if he doesn't have a BKB. time to chill if you're Liga gaming right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Items that got
Game has taken a turn. Time to farm your BKBs. And for 9 Pandas, they wanna wait for their spells to be ready and try to abuse the timings where they do not have BKBs on Liga. It's Clockwork and Dark Willow. They definitely deal a lot of damage now since there's an absence of BKB.
The shining. Ooh, and Terrace a little close there, but he's just fine. Solo had the Hand of God. Oh, actually, he didn't have the Hand of God if they needed it, so it's a good thing that they didn't. Just has his pipe online for Solo. That's a pretty good item here, honestly. Phenomenal one. Almost is a bit of a stretch, of course, seeing as still needs that Ring of Tarask. Clockwork Eggs. I mean, they're getting themselves back into this game. Feels like that Mjolnir alone really gives Dark Lord a good fight and chance, and in fact, he's going to find a fight here if he wants one. If he wants to set up for it with Kasane nearby, it's less tempting, but if he's a bit further away, he's going to look for it now. The Astral Imprisonment here. They buy himself a little bit more time now with the Pulverize, but Dark Lord, he's going to get a mega heal off of that. They can't quite stop the Primal Beast from onslaughting away, but they will see him now with that Rocket Flare. Clockwork, hookshot just off the mark. Just off the mark.
Good try, good attempt.
And a great pick off there by Dark Lord. Careful. Now Kasane is going to get caught here. Hand of God here for some nice heals. Solo keeping himself alive, but he's got the bug on him. This is going to be a little bit problematic. That's a really deep dive now. 2 trapped inside the cogs. Now make it, well, 1. It's still only the Vent who actually snipes the kill there using the Wave of Terror. Ooh, and a TP away just in the nick of time as well from the Primal Beast. Wow, Dark Lord feeling himself a casual little tip there.
Yeah, it was a very, very timely TP there by Kasane on the Primal. I didn't expect him to leave there, but it was a good decision to TP away.
Dire are scanning.
And Weaver's changing his build. He's not getting a BKB, he's getting a Satanic. So he feels like he's just going to get ruptured, so he needs to be able to stand and fight.
An RP and a Harpoon, by the way. Gonna be maybe hard to cast this. Nice job there. Okay, they are kind of committing for this. Kasane has, of course, the Pulverize at the ready. Rams is here as well for additional damage. They've got protection on him. RP is going to be committed. Another Skewer away. That's going to be a lot of damage. Ooh, with the Swarm Beetle ticking him down. It's going to be close to slow. No, he dies to the Swarm. Antares now might be next. The defensive, get me the hell out of here, hook shot. Antares wishing he had one of those. Sadly, he can do nothing as he's going to go down here. In fact, this is a little insane from Kiyotaka, but he'll be just fine there.
He's running in like a madman, you know.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I still like he needs to get his Aghanim so to ensure that he doesn't die in the fights on the OD. Long way more to go if he wants to finish his Parasma first. I feel like he's quite vulnerable in the team fights. If he shows himself and he tries to Astro somebody, he's always going to be like a target on the Clockwork's back or even the Magnus. And the Bloodseeker just needs to focus the Weaver with the
Ooh, nice ward here, but unfortunately he's ran right into the Bloodseeker. The swap doesn't actually end up killing him, but the creeps from Solo will. Oh no, nice hookshot as well to follow up for a kill onto Roger. They've gotten rid of the Bat Rider in the midst of that.
Such a glass cannon, man. He has a lot of damage, but it's also very easy to kill.
And I think they actually have caught a whiff of Ramses here. As time lapse, he's going to split push one more wave. I think he knows they're not going to bother and come kill him. So instead, Dark Lord just focusing onto that tier 2 tower. He didn't even use his BKB there, by the way. Had the backing of Aegis, of course, which is going to fully heal him momentarily.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Just needs to hide so it doesn't get cancelled. So that regen is good to go.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Things have taken a very, very bad turn right now for Liga. They have to try to regroup. Wait for the next set of items to come. I'm not really sure about like not having like all this defensive items, you know, like on their heroes. I mean, Satanic's done on the Weaver right now, but the Oli seems like he's just too easy to target. Once he gets ruptured, gets terrorized by the Dark Widow, and then he's pretty much dead. You know, he went through the swap. I don't feel like the Venge is going to be able to reliably save the OD in the team fights.
I'm also surprised to not see a single Lincolns, to be honest, against this kind of a lineup. I mean, what breaks Lincolns? Penitence, creep abilities, and Rupture, right? Harpoon? It just seems like a pretty decent Lincolns game, honestly. I don't know.
We just have to see in the next fight. I feel like the key thing is to wait for OD to get his air games. I think once he's able to survive and tank in the team fights, then they're gonna start to see a difference. But if the OD is just getting killed time and time again in the fights, just either one rupture or hook shot, then you're not gonna have the amount of damage to win those 5v5s.
You know what kind of seems like a dream item this game for Kiyotaka, even though of course we're not going to see it because it's one of the most expensive items. It's a Wind Waker. Wouldn't that be great? Just get yourself over a cliff, absolutely ruin his pathing.
I mean, sure, if you get the goal to get there.
I mean, it's not happening, but kind of what seems like one of those games. You just need some repositioning tool to survive that initial burst of spells. I think, you know, it's not in the bag from there, but you give yourself a fighting chance. This is just...
Ideally, you want someone else to get the item.
True, but then
Maybe
you
the
just come right
supports.
back down, right? When you self-cast, you get to move. And that's the value here.
That is true.
Moving without taking damage from Rupture, repositioning without taking damage from Rupture is very valuable.
I mean, that item is just very expensive.
It's
you don't
true.
really see it until the 40 minutes.
Good
most of the
reason,
time.
though. Okay, the Ag Scepter is done now for the Vengeful Spirit, so she has her Vengeful Spirit ready to go. Lots of rocket flares just raining down. Cheeky little Astral onto him, but they do actually end up finding where the opponents are
That guy
hiding
is
at.
crazy.
He out. There's the initiation. Little jump onto Antares. Dark Lord. Oh god, he's got Blood Mist. Hookshot as well. They're both gonna miss here, but there's really nowhere now for Kiyotaka to go. But he gets the swap back down to the low ground. Antares, he's trying to fight through this one now. His Dark Lord finally takes down Kasane. The Terrorize is good enough. Oh no, the Bloodseeker is here. The Blood Mist, it's gonna be not good enough here. That little Astral Imprisonment. 9 Panda, I think they're just running over this game now. I don't know if there's any way back into this one for Liga the way this one's playing out. Look at this. The Skewer pulling him back into the Brambles. The Cog pushback gets off the Time Walk. He's back into another Bramble. This is just hell on earth for Ramses.
Oh, that's gonna be
He dispels.
Oh
He dispelled, but when you dispel the Bramble, or sorry, the Cursed Crown with the Shard, it instantly spawns the Brambles.
yeah. Not gonna help you, you know, in that situation.
Look
Yeah,
at the
but I feel like
damage
they're
Clockwork is
just
doing.
they're just trying to fight too much, you know. They needed to wait for their items. You know, I don't think they have enough on the OD. He's just dying so quickly. He played so aggressively. He went in Astral. I mean, sure, he got swapped in the hand, but he was just in no position to do any damage.
That Rider literally did. He died to 2,000 damage of rocket flares. Are you seeing that?
Shit.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Please, no mixed fireworks in my pubs, please.
And this is going to add up. I want to look at the damage breakdown here after this game just to see how much it...
Yeah, I mean, he has the Whisper of the Dread. 10% spell hand. That's like one of the strongest tier 2 items now.
Yeah, it's not like he needs any more daytime vision. That's what the rocket flares are for. So how much is this doing then? Got
10%.
10%. 236.
Higher.
Right, because he also has the Kaido, so 236. You just hold all of it.
Yeah, but there's also the chance that you get hit by multiple rockets.
True.
Too, so like there's a small area that you might get hit by.
So just like a little casual finger of death every single time. Look for level 1 finger of death.
Kinda. Global.
Global. Pretty good. Pretty good. Rocket flare CD. Battery assault damage taken. Get ready for this rocket flare damage. 20, I assume. I think there's a reason in this game to consider possibly the Rocket Flare True Sight, but I think the damage is going to be too good here.
No, just get the damage with this build. You gotta core. True sights are not for core players.
Wow. He's just clearing someone. Oh, nice little move across the map, and in fact, it was L1ga who made that jump first, giving chase, but Kiyotaka a little bit too speedy there with the Blink Dagger.
Right, Liga has to... They have to actually just retreat and respect the fact that they're not strong enough to fight. They need to farm and finish their agonims. They've been doing too much fighting for the last 10 minutes.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, I'm still quite surprised they don't want to get BKBs on the viewer. I mean, it's not just about the rupture, you know, like the Bramble and the Clockwork spells, they're all so deadly in the team fights. They're taking so much damage from that.
This game just...
I mean, they're gonna need a miracle to defend the base here.
Well, you have Swap, you have Lasso.
So what? Swap somebody in and you lasso into the fountain.
Okay, or you could do the opposite. Oh no, but he's been caught by a Bramble, and it looks like Roger saving the Swap potentially for a save. My goodness, Kasane, he's just in so deep, and he has absolutely no support. The OD as well is just getting chunked here. Needs to retreat back to the fountain to heal back up. The Rocket Flare is just not giving them a chance to get in here at all. The Bloodright nearly nuking down the Vengeful Spirit. In fact, they see her. Nice job there on the Astral Imprisonment. They're going to be able to get the Swarm Beetles out now. The Swap underneath the tier 4 towers. Kasane trying to do what he can, but that's going to be a Bloodright missing everything here. This top lane of Barracks that are really going to be the ones going down. Careful, careful, Kiyotaka, he's in so deep. The RP to follow up, and that has to be it. The buyback from the OD instantly. Kasane is dead as well, but they just don't have any spells anymore. Ramses, what can you do, Ramses? Structure's going down. 9 Pandas in game 3 here in the lower bracket, refusing to go down here. Looking for a win that will get them to the final day. 2 more games they need to win after this to get qualified, but all starts with a final win here. Nice job there on the Hurricane fight from Kiyotaka. Lots of damage, lots of damage. He actually nukes down the Magnus. Not bad at all. The Pulverize as well on the Dark Lord. That's at least going to be the Aegis. And look, Ramses is unleashed. He's taken down solo now. Aincrad lighting the place up literally with these rocket flares as Ramses saved temporarily. He needs to get off the time lapse. Will he be able to do so? No! They set up for, I don't know what it was. Dark Lord just damage, I guess. I don't even think the fear was taken into account there.
No, he just died.
He just died too fast. All right, Kasane, he's respawned. He's red back on there, but onto Aincrad. This is going to be a little bit of an aggressive move. Finally, the Sanities gets dropped. That's a kill onto Aincrad. 800 gold for Kiyotaka now, as 9 Pandas in full retreat mode. Caught a hero here. I think it's the Bloodseeker, in fact, and it is. He's going to pop back out into the world of pain with the Blood Mist on. He's going to go down, dead for 90 seconds. No buyback for him. Kasane, it would be huge if he died here on the Rocket Flares. The buyback Rocket Flares from Aincrad. They pick up 2 kills immediately. Unbelievable.
Alright, I have to try and play this, man. It looks so much fun. Mid Clockwork, spamming Rocket Flares. That was definitely a worthy buyback for the Clockwork. OD, it's a dieback for the OD, so he's gonna have like a very long death timer. That should give them enough time to push out all the lanes. I mean, when it's all said and done, there's only 1 lane of Rex. I thought it felt like 2 lanes.
No, it was only 1. I mean, the fight was just that dragged out. I didn't check the death recap, sorry, the fight recap, pardon, but just that dragged out there.
Thrice is nice.
Well, we'll see. This Midas, now that we're heading late winter, it actually might just pay off. This is an incredible kill onto Aincrad. This is going to end up being a dieback from him. Hold on a minute. Only 35 minutes in, so it's not going to be anything too crazy here, but there's a DD in the river.
Yeah, DD Weaver. They're not going to scout it, so not going to be able to pick it up. They have to just go back and deal with the lanes first. OD already finished his axe. Okay, this is a huge power spike for OD in the team fights. It's gonna make him a lot more tankier. And there might still be hope, Richie.
Hope is the last thing you lose, Winter.
Agreed.
Besides your ancient exploding, that's the last thing you really lose.
There is always a chance with the swap or the lasso initiation.
There's a chance as well with this DD ring. Let's see, Kiyotaka, level 20 here, quite firmly. Sanity's Eclipse difference multiplier. But based on his, what is it now? They change it all the time. Mana difference multiplier. Okay, so it used to be int, now it's mana. Just was double checking, that didn't change. Bloodseeker pool of 1,300. So it's pretty significant off the bat, isn't it?
And you also have to factor in the amount of astrals he's gonna
Right.
get off in the team fights.
Right?
Snick, snick.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. And he has the Stormcrafter now. This is also like one of the better items for OD.
He's got Stormcrafter. He's got his Axe Scepter as well. He's got this little
makes
barrier.
him really quick. Very, very quick in the team fight. He has move speed talent as well on 15.
That certainly helps for a hero that needs to really get his attacks in. You can see he's just so eager to not get hit by any of these damn rocket flares. Oh man, what he would do to get some spell lifesteal though, right? That'd be good. I think his only problem here is going to be his HP. He is still Glass Cannon with 3,000. Now 9 Pandas taking it a bit easier here. Clockwork has a frickin' refresher online, by the way, so get ready for... What is this going to be? What's the duration on this? Oh, sorry, the duration on this I'm looking
Dire
for.
are scanning.
So 26
You can just
seconds.
Radiant's
stack your
bottom
battery
tower is
assault, like
under
4
attack.
battery assaults.
And it's off.
That is
You hook in and then you have 4 battery assaults.
That is true.
And does he even have the mana to do all
That's what I was
this?
thinking. I was just trying to check.
And look at how he's still keeping the Whisper of the Grid. 10% spell.
It's so worth it, honestly, for him. I think he's got enough mana. His mana is just insane right now. This new Octarine Core, woof, delicious. Aya and Sanj as well, ain't half bad. I think he's going to be just fine. We'll look back at net worth for a bit. Daedalus online for the Weaver. Inside that death, so I mean the damage is starting to really stack up now here for the side of Liga. I thought this one was all but over, and then the way they got back into that fight. Careful here, though. Careful here. This is not how you want to start it.
Roger.
Not by losing this hero anyway.
Nice Astral.
Oh, no. And now the Astral. Kiyotaka's used it defensively. He's still going to be lit up by these rocket flares. In fact, the hook shot there now. They're giving chase. There's Kiyotaka. He's got his little heal buff, but the refresh. The second hook shot, Kiyotaka is going to be able to at least save himself momentarily. The double buyback. There is going to be now the RP. It's a good one. It catches the other two cores. OD still alive somehow in this fight. A huge Sanity's Eclipse, but it's not big enough in the team fight. It's falling apart behind him. Yamich, he finally gets in there with the blink and lasso, but Ramses just doesn't have the burst damage. Ramses, there's nothing he can do. He's got to run and bail from this fight. Dark Lord just farming the creeps now midway through, anchored with another hook shot. The swap out, at least from the dieback on the Vengeful Spirit. The attempted TP away, interrupted by the skewer. Another swap from Roger, trying to give him the damage resist, but it's over. It's all over. Liga, they've lost every single hero. They're out of buybacks. And 9 Pandas moving on to the second round. Ramses, sorry, that's Dark Lord disconnecting even. He won the game, he got disconnected. My goodness.
GG. Man, this Clockwork, he was just allowed to do way too much in the team fight with the Dark Widow. I'm still quite baffled that they didn't have BKB on either the Weaver or the OD. Maybe the OD doesn't need it.